There are hundreds of babies born at Forrest General Hospital every year. Unfortunately, a small percentage of those tiny patients enter the world needing specialized care after birth. That's why Forrest General's NICU has come up with a new type of program that offers the gift of help.
Well, NICU stands for Neonatal Intensive Care Unit. It's just a special place in the hospital where any babies that need anything besides standard care are cared for. In other words, if they're sick for any reason, need a higher level of care, this is where they come.
The NICU is offering a total body hypothermia, which gives infants with special medical complications the best possible chance for a healthy start. The most important factor to this process is nothing more than cold water.
Well, the goal is to take a baby and cool them down for the first 72 hours of life to about 92 degrees core temperature. It just works on a cooling blanket. We have a machine that'll pump water through the blanket at any temperature you tell it to, and it's servo-controlled to the baby. In other words, the machine knows the baby's temperature. We tell the machine what temperature we want the baby to remain, and it does the work for us.
If any babies that are born outside of Forrest General's family birthplace need the treatment, they can be transported to the hospital through the FGH neonatal transport team. However, this treatment is not available to all infants.
Well, the babies that are eligible to start on the therapy, they have to be at least 4 pounds birth weight. Okay? And they have to be at least 36 weeks gestation. Most of them have done very, very well. We're going to be following them all in our follow-up clinic to see how they develop by doing developmental testing. But the goal is when they get to school age to have either mild or no disabilities. That's the whole goal of the treatment.
Ever since the treatment's creation in July 2010, the NICU has successfully treated 16 babies in a 22-month period, and the highly skilled one-on-one nursing care is second to none. For 7 on Your Side, I'm Matt McGovern. As the dark days of winter give way to the brighter days of spring, gardeners in South Mississippi know that it's time to get to work in their yards and gardens. And whether you're a serious, everyday kind of gardener or a weekender, Jones County Junior College's 6th Annual Gardening Symposium provided great ideas and tips to improve your outdoor experience.
We started this symposium a few years ago, and the main focus of the symposium was to raise money for our horticulture department. We started with the JCJC Foundation, and it's about educating gardeners about the latest trends in gardening, but also showing off the talents of our horticulture students.
Upon their arrival, visitors were immediately introduced to a beautiful array of flowers and plants. They were also treated to lectures from some well-known people from the world of horticulture, such as Executive Director of the Mobile Botanical Gardens, Bill Finch. Every year, JCJC incorporates a lot of good ideas to pass on to gardeners. And with the addition of the breakout sessions this year, people are going to be going home with a few new ideas for their gardens. There were 4 different breakout sessions that ranged from topics such as floral arrangements and how to build a raised bed. The sessions were then followed up with the symposium's annual plant sale.
The benefits of the plant sale that you see behind us is for the horticulture club students, and it is for them to take trips and to further their education throughout the year.
By the end of the symposium, people from all around the Pine Belt went home to work up a green thumb for the springtime. For 7 on Your Side, I'm Matt McGovern.